So let's look at some incredible Easter eggs from the games and beyond in those first 8 episodes, hear your reviews, and explain why Fallout needs a second season. If you haven't watched Season 1, there are going to be major spoilers, but we'll still begin with the basics. The show exists in the same canon as the games, set about 9 years after Fallout 4 in the late 23rd century New California Republic, or at least what's left of it after it was leveled by 2 nuclear blasts that occurred about 200 years apart. The main plot stars Ella Purnell as
Goosey McLean.
Oh, no, it's Lucy.
Nope. It says Goosey.
Well, Lucy Goosey, searching for her kidnapped father, Overseer Hank, played by Kyle MacLachlan, is similar to the quests in Fallout 3 and 4, but with its own original spin as we go deeper down the rabbit hole and further into the underground to learn more about the corporations who built the vaults and why.
How can you guarantee results?
By dropping the bomb ourselves.
Lucy's search intersects with 2 other storylines. First, with the Ghoul, aka Cooper Howard, played by Walton Goggins, a centuries-old bounty hunter who was transformed by the nuclear blast into a zombie-like post-human and is on the warpath to recover the family he lost to the corporate overseers who built the vaults. We also learn that he's the original model for Vault Boy as a hired celebrity pitchman of Vault Tech. He's one of the first to don the trademark blue jumpsuit that all Vault dwellers wear, but it's his thumbs up that becomes an iconic and ironic symbol for a promised A-OK future that is far from this Earth's reality.
What if I were to do like a thumbs up?
Go for it, Coop.
Lucy also crosses paths and becomes romantically entangled with Maximus, played by Aaron Moten, an aspiring knight in the Brotherhood of Steel, a surface-dwelling collective of power-armored warriors who will stop at nothing to gather and stockpile what's left of Earth's remaining weapons. The Brotherhood appears in every Fallout title and even got its own titular spin-off in 2004. But that game received mixed reviews and exists outside the franchise's main story canon, so the show seeks to shed more light on the importance of this warring faction. As Maximus loses faith in the Brotherhood, he decides to back Lucy's pursuit of truth instead, which leads everyone to converge on her father's kidnappers, the surface-dwelling raiders led by Lee Moldaver, played by Sarita Chowdhury, a pre-war critic of Vault Tech's megalomaniacal ambition and a crusader to rebuild a sustainable city on the surface outside of Vault Tech's control, like she did in Shady Springs, California, before Overseer Hank blew it all up. Simple, right? Of course not. You'd need an extra brain on a Roomba to understand all of Vault Tech's evil plans, or at least a few more seasons of the show, which we've got our fingers double, triple crossed for because the final image of episode 8 teases New Vegas, the setting of 2010's video game, which could throw more foes into the mix, including the mysterious Mr. House and his Securitron robots, or Caesar's Legion of Roman-style forces.
Any other crimes will be punished by death. No exceptions.
Aesthetically, the show replicates much of the games, pulling from the same sources like Dr. Strangelove, nearly recreating the film's war room for the meeting of Vault Tech and its co-conspirators.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
The entire franchise also owes much of its inspiration to the 1975 post-apocalyptic cult classic, A Boy and His Dog, with their matching nuclear wastelands and underground bunkers that evoke a 1950s pastoral Americana. The show's creative team finds ways to pay tribute to A Boy and His Dog, especially in a flashback to Coop Howard's house party, where we see that he once starred in a film called A Man and His Dog.
Yeah, I love that one too. It was my real dog.
Okay, so we've made it clear how we feel about Fallout, but what are all of you saying? IMDb reviews have been largely glowing, with 9s and 10s abound. IMDb user Status Quo gives the show a 9 out of 10, writing, "I'm a massive fan of the game. The embodiment and spirit is alive and well through the eyes of Lucy McLean, Ella Purnell, a Vault dweller who hasn't had to experience real adversity in life." Amtherbandies also rates it 9 out of 10, stating, "This is how you make a video game to movie/TV show series. This is how you pander to gamers while appealing to new audiences. This is excellent 21st century entertainment. Even the skeptical came around to the show's craft, including user Maya Schneider PSC, who wrote, "I never asked for this show and was prepared to hate it. But I kept an open mind as I watched and did my best to be fair in my overall judgment. And the truth is, the show is actually pretty fantastic."
It is.
So, be like Maya. Give Fallout a chance whether you've never heard of the games or you wear a blue jumpsuit while inside your own subterranean bunker. Also, rate and review what you think of the show on IMDb and what you want to see in a second season set in New Vegas and beyond. Plus, any Easter eggs that we may have missed.
What a disgusting idea. I'm simply going to harvest your organs.
Huh?